Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea, and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome, Cancer. Let's see what we have for you for the week ahead. So we have overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. You know, the picture I always say reminds me of the Arthurian legend of Sword in the Stone. Only one person can remove that sword from that stone. It's a task for you and you alone, but you can overcome that, even though it might seem impossible. So let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides, for the week ahead. Let's pull an Archangel Michael message for you. Interesting, we have embrace your life purpose. Number 12, I am guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what you're meant to be doing. That is your Archangel Michael message. Might mean overcoming something. We will see. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for our lovely Cancerians? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides, for the week ahead. Overarching energy first for Cancer, thank you. What does Spirit want Cancer to know for the week ahead? 2 cards. We have the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. We have the 2 of Pentacles. I do like to see with that combination. Temperance. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the Fool. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the 10 of Pentacles, yeah. And we have the 3 of Pentacles. This is really constructive this week. I think that you're figuring something out. But this week is I mean, I talk about figuring something out, but it's pivotal. It's a pivotal week for you because you're figuring out how to do something that you really want to do, but very mindful in terms of doing it in a steady way. This is, I just don't want to keep on doing this. You know, the 8 of Pentacles, I've put a lot of time and energy into this, but I don't want to go forward with this. I don't see my life going forward with this. This is not the path that I want to be on. Some of you, it can also be where you feel stuck, sometimes held back. I'm doing all this work and not going anywhere. But for a lot of you, this feels like a life purpose choice. But there's an obstacle here, and it's to do with money. It's to do with what brings us stability and security, and you're very mindful of that. So these are the energies that I see for you here. We sometimes feel stuck in a situation, hemmed in, and it's likely how you would feel, hemmed in doing something that you don't want to do, or you don't want to do anymore. But you might not have looked at or thought there was an avenue forward to do the same thing that you really want to do. I mean, this just feels that sense of coming up with a solution this week or coming up with a plan that is really constructive for you, because this is being brought to the fore. It's something that you're focusing on this week, and therefore, because you're focusing on it, it's how do I sort it out? And not kind of accepting the limitations of your situation, but trying to break free of them. And really that can be a mental energy as well. We have to be aware that the mind can be quite a powerful thing and also holding us hostage to a situation. No, I can't do that because, it's my financial security. It's what brings me stability and security. This is what I have to focus on. So this is a scenario here where we just have to be careful of the way we perceive something as well. But there is a way, you're being told. The Two of Pentacles, yeah, I want a new chapter. I want to liberate from this whole situation. I want to break free of limitations, and I want to do something differently. I mean, for a lot of you, this feels like it could be career change in some way, or doing something to do with changes in your circumstances. For those of you who wanted to do something else, or, I mean, it would even be considering retirement, but you haven't got the finances to do that just yet. So this just feels that sense of whatever life area that you're at, you want change. You're ready to kind of adapt and respond to your situation. You might feel hemmed in your current circumstances, but this is where, well, how do I go about that? How do I go about breaking free of this? What do I need to do? And it's kind of finding out about how you do that, how you break free of your situation, how you open up a brand new chapter that is more in line with you. It can also represent being very mindful that just doing something will throw your finances into disarray. The Fool can sometimes be spontaneous actions, and then we have to kind of juggle money, so you don't want to be in that situation either. So this is that scenario here if somebody's very mindful of, I need to, adapt and respond to my situation. I know I need to bring change to my circumstances and opening a brand new chapter, but doing it in a really mindful way. But this is kind of getting the ball rolling in how you go about that. And I do like seeing Temperance here. The Eight of Cups and Temperance. It's a moderate approach. You've decided that you want to leave. You've decided that a current situation isn't for you. You want to go and do something better, the Nine of Cups, something that brings you greater fulfillment, happiness, and abundance. That's what the Eight of Cups walks towards. The Eight of Cups walks towards to more fulfillment, more happiness, more contentment. Can be an opportunity for more money as well. So these are your circumstances here, Cancer. Pardon me, I've just got a fog in my throat for some reason. But I can't do it right now. I have to be measured in my approach. You're very mindful of that. The Two of Pentacles, Temperance, not dissimilar energy. You kind of are ready to kind of bring in the change in some way, shape or form, but being very mindful of the impact it will have on you as well, and wanting to do it in a moderate way. And that's the advice in the cards as well. Don't just do it. Don't act spontaneously, because you know what the effect will have on you. So this is about being very careful. I want to bring change into my circumstances, but I'm going to do it in a very tempered way. I'm going to do it in a very mindful way. But I am doing this either way, or I am wanting to do this. I get it. The Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, this can be a scenario here. I haven't got enough in my pension pot. It can be also a scenario here of, if I act quickly with this, I'm very mindful that if to start on this new path, I will earn less. And I don't want to be left in lack. I don't want to kind of move in this new direction that I feel guided to move towards, but also at the sacrifice of my financial stability and security. I get that. I mean, this feels like the focus or the impact of this, you're very mindful about. There is a way. There is a way to do it, slowly but surely. Now, some of you, it could well be flexible working. It could well be, sometimes we kind of, you might cut down days in terms of what you work, even though it might well be you earn a little bit less. It also still manages to make you still bring a foundational stability to your situation while also pursuing something else that you want to do. Again, that could be training, learning, an interest. It could be a second job, getting the experience that you need, whatever that would be. This can be an opportunity also for another person to support you. So again, for those of you in a relationship, for example, your other half might be saying to you, listen, or family or people who care about you, don't worry, I'll support you. We'll support you. We might have to prioritize in terms of money. We might have to cut things back. We might have to kind of, manage our finances a little bit better, but it's absolutely doable. Three of Pentacles can also be professional in terms of getting professional advice or guidance to do with money, funding. Things are available to you as well to go and do the thing that you want to do. The additional message with the Three of Pentacles can also be a sign that there may well be a new path that you want to pursue, but it might well be an opportunity not necessarily to just do it on your own, but to do it in a collaborative way. So the costs are kind of spread across, 2 or 3 people rather than just you. So this can also be getting something off the ground, but the costs are spread because you have other people also taking on the money, financial risk as well of doing something too. This can be the cultivating of new, building something new. Collaborative efforts, teamwork. So there can be an energy of that. For others of you, it's kind of teamwork to help you do the thing that you want to do, whether it's professional advice, funding, finding that out, or whether it's to do with someone who cares about you saying, listen, we'll be careful with our money, or we'll be more mindful in terms of what we prioritize our money on, but we can absolutely do it. So these are the energies at play. There is a way. There is a way this week for you to do that. I feel that you really want to, it just feels like I really want to leave. I don't want to be in this situation any longer. I just want to leave, to the point where I just want to say, I'm done. I'm liberating from the whole thing. But you're not doing that because you understand the financial impact. So it's about being more measured, but also wanting to get the ball rolling this week in terms of how you go about something. And there is a way forward here. There is a constructive way forward. The impossible becomes possible. Sword in the stone. It's a beautiful, empowered reading, Cancer. All right, let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. Let's pull an affirmation for you. I've got 2. My actions create constant prosperity. It's very mindful. You're very mindful of that this week, and I understand that. We have everything is constantly working out for me. I'm going to pull you a spirit animal oracle message to finish off your reading. What do we have for Cancer? Thank you, angel, spirits, guides. 2 cards. We have reflection. Oh yeah, I also want to say the Three of Pentacles can also be getting input from somebody who knows their stuff as well, how you go about it. So this just feels like trying to kind of get the ball rolling, set up some kind of plan. How do I go about it? And I think that you're getting there. You're setting things in motion. We have giraffe, reflection. If you are facing a difficult situation, do not rush into making a decision. You are advised to turn the problem around in all possible manners before deciding on a solution. Your circumstances need to be examined carefully. That goes back to the reading, but the giraffe is also about a vision, a higher perspective, being very clear in how you want to move forward, which I think you are. We have panther, guidance. It is time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. What a lovely message for the reading. Cancer, that's what I have for you for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful, useful. If you did, please do like, share, and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week, and I will see you next time.